Welcome viewers to my channel Real Earth Rocks. I'm Chris. Today I'm talking about speed on flat Earth. Now the world record fastest watercraft, 511 kilometres an hour or 318 miles per hour. The fastest known aircraft, 7,200 kilometres per hour. That's Mach 6.7, achieved on the 3rd of October 1967. The fastest ever car, 1,227 kilometres per hour or 763 miles per hour, achieved in the Nevada's Black Rock Desert. Now speed's something from far as we know that needs traction. Speed is achieved by one object pushing against another, or in the case of airplanes, pushing against the air. Based on the heliocentric model, we are taught that the Earth itself is a moving object, spinning at 1,000 miles an hour, 1,600 kilometres an hour, and travelling around the Sun at 67,000 miles per hour, or 107,000 kilometres per hour. Sun itself travelling at 45,000 miles per hour, and the solar system travelling at 515,000 miles per hour. NASA also inform us that we have a space station orbiting above Earth 410 kilometres above us, 255 miles, which is apparently travelling at 27,000 kilometres per hour, which is 17,000 miles per hour. That's about 5 miles per second, which means that the space station is orbiting Earth once every 92 minutes. Now in the 60s and 70s there was the Apollo 11 mission. We're informed by NASA that spacecraft left Earth vertically and achieved a speed of 35,000 feet per second. That works out to be 25,000 miles per hour. Now the interesting thing about the Moon is they tell us it's 238,000 miles away from Earth. Ask an Astronomer informs us that in fact the Moon is moving further away from Earth with every passing year. Apparently about 1 centimetre per year. The Moon itself orbits Earth at 3,683 kilometres per hour, which is 2,288 miles per hour. And recent information from NASA and Space.com inform us that, in fact, further to information that used to be available, the Moon is now in Earth's atmosphere, or rather, Earth's atmosphere extends to include the Moon. Now here I have footage of the Apollo leaving the Earth and going up into space. On this particular day, when the original Apollo mission was carried out, the Moon was what's called the waxing moon. The speed needed for the Apollo to break through the Earth's gravitational field was 7 miles per second, 25,000 miles per hour. And for the conspiracy theorist, that is Mach 33. According to official sources, the Kármán line begins 100 kilometres or 62 miles above Earth. In the US, space begins at 80.4 kilometres or 50 miles above Earth. The Apollo 11 travelled 7 miles per second to break free of Earth's atmosphere. 1 hour is 3,600 seconds, and that means they reached a speed of 25,200 miles per hour. At that time, 1969 to 1972, the end of Earth's atmosphere and the beginning of space was the Kármán line, which was 100 kilometres or 62 miles above Earth. 62 divided by 7 miles is 8.8 seconds to reach the Kármán line. It has now been determined that the atmosphere extends thousands of miles out from Earth. However, low Earth orbit is still considered to be space, and low Earth orbit 1,200 miles above Earth. 1,200 miles divided by 7 miles is 171 seconds, or less than 3 minutes to break free of Earth's atmosphere. When researching how long it took the Apollo 11 to actually reach the end of Earth's atmosphere, this information was not available. However, on Google it does state that it takes the shuttle approximately 8.5 minutes to get to orbit. The average person can endure the G-force, which is G-force 9. For example, an acceleration of 1 g equates to a rate of change in velocity of approximately 35 kilometers per hour for each second that elapses. There are isolated incidences of humans surviving abnormally high G-forces, most notably the Air Force officer John Strapp, who demonstrated a human can withstand 46.2 Gs. However, the experiment only went for a few seconds, but for that instant his body weighed over 7,000 pounds. So in conclusion, it seems that the Saturn V, as big as a Navy destroyer, packed 7.5 million pounds of thrust, could travel at a maximum velocity of 25,000 miles per hour in 1969. Now, of course, more than unfortunately, this cannot be witnessed, it cannot be verified, and has not been duplicated. So, I think all in all, again, it's an issue of having to believe what we're told rather than what we can see, and it seems more than unlikely that this is the case, as the fastest jet, which travels horizontally and would obviously be much easier than travelling vertically, cannot reach even 1/3 of that particular speed. So I'd like to thank you for joining me. I hope you have found this interesting, and I'll catch you next time.